Intuition develops one's true personality. Our soul intuition is a faculty of God. He has no mouth, yet he tastes everything. He has no hands or feet, yet he feels the whole universe. How? By intuition, by his omnipresence. Man ordinarily relies upon his senses to supply him with information about himself and the world in which he lives. His mind doesn't know anything except what his five senses tell him. But the Superman relies upon intuition, his sixth sense, for knowledge. Intuition doesn't depend on the senses or the power of inference for its data. For example, you feel certain that something is going to happen, and it does happen exactly as you foresaw it. Each one of you has probably had some such experience. How did you know without any inferential or sense data? That direct knowing is the soul's power of intuition. The ancient Indian sage Patanjali tells us that scriptural authority is not in itself proof of truth. How then can you know that the Bible and the Gita are true? The data relayed by the senses and the power of inference cannot give final proof. Truth is ultimately understood or proved solely by intuition, soul realization. Your true personality begins to develop when you are able, by deep intuition, to feel that you are not this solid body, but are the divine eternal current of life and consciousness within the body. That is how Jesus could walk on the water. He realized that everything is composed of the consciousness of God. Human personality can be changed to divine personality. Banish the consciousness that you are a bundle of flesh and bones. Every night God makes you forget that delusion. But as soon as you wake up, you are back again in the seeming confinements of the body. Man can be whatever he wants to be. Man can change his outer and inner nature by concentration. A person of strong mind can be whatever he wants to be. The limited human personality can be greatly expanded by meditation. When you close your eyes and feel the vastness of the soul within you, and when you can make that consciousness enduring, then you will have the personality that God intended you should have. The experience of the wakeful state has become predominant in your consciousness. But at the time of deep sleep, when man is granted freedom from the limitations of the flesh, you are in touch with truth, with your real personality. Your attitude changes with the subconscious and superconscious realization, I am infinite. I am a part of everything. As your consciousness expands with divine understanding, your personality becomes increasingly attractive and powerful. When your character grows in a spiritual way, you can assume almost any shade of personality you desire. Mind is illimitable, and as you develop spiritually and your inner life becomes separate from body consciousness, you no longer feel any egoistic attachment to the flesh. You are aware of ineffable freedom. You shouldn't identify yourself as any particular type of individual. Rather be able to change your personality whenever you want to. I have done many different things in my life, just for the fun of it. I have invested money. I have done the work of a musician, of a contractor, of a cook. Truly, you can accomplish anything if you do not accept limitations by identifying yourself with your present personality. When you say to me that you can't do this or that, I don't believe it. Whatever you make up your mind to do, you can do. God is the sum total of everything, and his image is within you. He can do anything, and so can you, if you learn to identify yourself with his inexhaustible nature. No matter if you have health and wealth and everything else you want of the world, still there will always be some disillusion that will bring grief. Nothing of the earth is lasting, only God is lasting. When you develop the individuality that is an expression of his presence within you, which is your true self, you will be able to attract anything you want. Any other personality you try to develop, whether that of an artist or a businessman or a writer, will bring disenchantment in its wake, because all human expressions have their limitations. You may go after success or money or fame and achieve it, but always some flaw, lack of health or insufficient love or something else, will hurt you. The best course is to pray, Lord, make me happy with awareness of thee. Give me freedom from all earthly desires, and above all give me that joy that outlasts all the happy and sad experiences of life.